Good day everyone and welcome to another edition of In Case You Missed It. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Super Eagles is my dream job. Nigeria Football Federation NFF interviewed Manchester United coach Steve McClaren and Tom Saintfeint for the Super Eagles coaching position. I am not aware for now. NFF President Ibrahim Gusau gives updates on Herve Renard's potential appointment as the new Super Eagles coach. Victor Osimhen agreed to join Ligue 1 champions PSG from Napoli in a record-breaking deal for an African player. NFF set to appoint former Mali coach Chelle as the new Super Eagles coach, but faces competition from the Eagles of Mali. Local coaches lack respect from players. Former NFF president Pinnick explained why we always go for a foreign coach.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sport Talks with Bami. Please subscribe for more updates.
Former England coach Steve McClaren has been shortlisted for consideration as the new coach of the Super Eagles. Nigeria has been searching for a new head coach since Renard left the position following disappointing results against South Africa and Benin in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers last month. The Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) has shortlisted several candidates for the job. One of the notable names on the list is Herve Renard, the former coach of Cote d'Ivoire and Zambia, who won the African Cup of Nations with both teams. Steve McClaren has also made it onto the shortlist according to reliable reports. McClaren's coaching career began at Oxford United before he moved to Derby County in 1995. He was the trusted assistant to Sir Alex Ferguson when Manchester United clinched a historic treble in England in 1999. He then became the manager of Middlesbrough, leading them to the first major trophy, the League Cup, in 2004 and to the UEFA Cup final in 2006. McClaren was appointed as England's manager in 2006 but was dismissed in 2007 after the team failed to qualify for Euro 2008. He then managed Dutch club Twente, winning the Eredivisie Championship in 2010. However, his subsequent period at Wolfsburg, Nottingham Forest, Derby County, Newcastle United and Queen's Park Rangers were less successful. McClaren has been part of Erik ten Hag's backroom coaching staff at Manchester United since 2022. His experience and track record make him a notable contender for the Super Eagles coaching position. The NFF is expected to make a decision soon. Meanwhile, we have learned that former Gambia coach Tom Saintfeint has also been interviewed by the NFF Technical Committee for the vacant Super Eagles job. It was a virtual interview. The 51-year-old Belgian is currently in charge of the Philippines after he was appointed in February 2024. He came very close to leading the Super Eagles in March 2012 when he was appointed by the NFF as technical director, only for the sport ministry to later overrule this engagement. Saintfeint said in a newspaper interview last year, "It was always my dream and it's always my dream to work with the Super Eagles. For me, they are probably the strongest football nation in Africa with so much quality in the local league and Europe," he continued. What Morocco did, Nigeria could have done that many times, reaching the semi-finals and even more at the World Cup. If they had the right coaching strategy and right tactics, they would have achieved that. That's the reason I was interested in Nigeria job in 2010, 2014 and 2018, but it didn't come and hopefully it happens in the future. It's always a dream. I'm convinced I'm the coach who can guide Nigeria to that exceptional success both at the AFCON and the World Cup, he concluded. He was the coach of Gambia between 2018 and 2024, during which time he guided them to the quarter-final of the delayed 2021 AFCON in Cameroon. He has also headed Zimbabwe, Namibia, Malawi and Togo.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sport Talks with Bami. Please subscribe for more updates.
President of the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF), Ibrahim Gusau, has dismissed reports that former Saudi Arabian coach Herve Renard is being considered for the Super Eagles job by the federation. The Eagles have been without a head coach since Renard resigned in June, that they will appoint a foreign technical advisor for the team. Renard quit his role as the head coach of the 3-time African champions following the NFF announcement. The decision came after clamors by Nigeria football fans following the team's poor performances, including a shock defeat to Benin Republic in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers last month. Renard is currently the head coach of France women's national team, but he recently made clear his intention to vacate the position after the Paris Olympic Games next month. Since he made this announcement, a series of teams have been said to be hunting for his signature, including the Super Eagles of Nigeria, Egypt, the United States of America, and a host of others. His decision to quit the French team sparked rumors linking him with the vacant Super Eagles job, with many suggesting that the football body had contacted the 2-time AFCON winning coach for the job, with only his salary as the obstacle. Reacting to the rumors in a chat with Appoint, Gusau said there were no such talks between the federation and the Frenchman. "I am not aware of that for now," he said. On the claim that the NFF will have to break the bank to pay the French coach a hefty demand of $180,000 monthly salary, the NFF boss added, "Did you see it from any NFF communication channel? It is from some of those that are always trying to create confusion." Renard previously managed the Zambia national team with whom he won the 2012 African Cup of Nations. He also won the competition in 2015 with the Ivory Coast, becoming the first coach to win 2 African Cup of Nations with different teams. In addition, he coached Morocco at the 2018 World Cup. United States of America and a couple of Saudi Arabian clubs are also said to be in negotiation with the 55-year-old experienced coach. Renard is one of the managers who have been tipped to take charge of the United States men's national team following the dismissal of Craig Barretta, who led the team to an early exit at the 2024 Copa America. The Football Federation will promise that a new head coach will be in place before the 2025 AFCON qualifiers in September. The Super Eagles were drawn the same group as Benin Republic, Rwanda and Libya in the qualifiers for AFCON. In the tournament, they reached the final and lost to the host nation, Cote d'Ivoire.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sport Talks with Bami. Please subscribe for more updates.
Super Eagles forward Victor Osimhen is on the verge of joining Ligue 1 giant Paris Saint-Germain from Napoli in the next few days. The 25-year-old striker has been heavily linked with a move away from Diego Maradona Stadium, attracting interest from Chelsea, Manchester United, PSG and several Saudi Arabian clubs. According to Italian media outlet Tutto Napoli, the Nigerian international is set to join the Parisian shortly, with his agent Roberto Calenda working diligently to finalize the deal. Martino de Napoli reported that while Napoli had reached an agreement with Ahly on a lucrative deal, Osimhen prefers a move within Europe and is not interested in the Saudi league. There have been ongoing reports that Chelsea and Manchester United, unable to meet Osimhen's €120 million release clause, have proposed a player plus cash deals. However, according to Martino, Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis insists on the cash-only transaction. So far, only PSG seems capable of meeting the Super Eagles striker release clause, although the specifics of the agreement between the two clubs remain unclear. EU Napoli Star report that PSG is prepared to offer Osimhen an attractive salary of €14 million per year, approximately €25 billion annually. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Ligue 1 champions Paris Saint-Germain have opened talks with Victor Osimhen's representatives. Romano further stated that Osimhen is open to the move. The Italian wrote on X, Paris Saint-Germain are advancing in talks with Victor Osimhen's camp as their interest is now getting concrete. Osimhen is keen on joining PSG and open to the move if they can agree on a deal with Napoli. It will be very high on PSG's list if one central striker left. The Nigerian international has €130 million release clause in the contract he signed last December. The reigning African Player of the Year scored 15 goals in 25 league appearances for Napoli last season. Osimhen's potential new manager, Antonio Conte, appears unbothered by the Nigerian striker impending departure. Conte already has an alternative lineup, planning to purchase Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea once Osimhen leaves. While there has been no official statement from Osimhen or either club, the Nigerian football community eagerly await the outcome of the high-profile transfer in the coming days.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sport Talks with Bami. Please subscribe for more updates.
Unless something unexpected happens, the Nigeria Football Federation NFF will soon name a new coach for the Super Eagles. The federation have been on the hunt for a new coach since the Eagles' disappointing outing in the last 2 matches of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, which got them rooted to the 5th position in a 6-team group. Nigerians have grown worried. The Eagles are without a coach following the resignation of former head coach Finidi George as the commencement of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers draws near. But it looks like the wait for the new coach will come to our end next week. Several coaches have been linked with the job, but the former coach of Mali, Chelle, is now considered the leading candidate. Chelle has emerged in the last couple of days as a frontrunner to be the next coach of the Super Eagles. This has caused him to be added to the 3 other foreign coaches shortlisted for the consideration by the NFF Executive Committee for the Super Eagles top post. Like Herve Renard, the French-born coach has been linked to the vacant coaching position of the United States of America, one of the co-hosts of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. He is also on the shopping list of the French club FC Metz, while Mali are considering getting him back as coach, following a serious revolt by the players, who insisted he be recalled or they won't feature for the Eagles of Mali. The 46-year-old Chelle was in his playing days captain of RC Lens at the height of his prime in the French Ligue 1. Former Liverpool and PSG star Mohamed Sissoko described Chelle's time in Mali as magical. He was very positive for Mali, he remarked. Sources close to the coach said he will not return as Mali's coach despite the pressure mounted on him, particularly by the players to do so. Another credible source within the NFF revealed he is very interested in the job. He knows our player, he has all the plans mapped, and he knows what we will do to get them flying again. Former Togo coach Tom Saintfeint and ex-manager of England Steve McClaren are also in the race, but the latest report suggested that 46-year-old Chelle has emerged as a huge favorite. The NFF will fight for a signature though, as the Frenchman is also linked with Ligue 1 side Les, and a return to Mali post cannot also be ruled out as the players are calling for his reinstatement.
Hello everyone and welcome to Sport Talks with Bami. Please subscribe for more updates.
Former president of Nigeria Football Federation (NFF), Pinnick, has revealed his likeness for foreign coach for the Super Eagles. The team is currently without a coach following the resignation of Renard George after poor performances in the World Cup qualifiers. Renard failed to win any of his first 2 games. The team cleared out a disappointing 1-1 draw against South Africa in Uyo before losing to Benin Republic 2-1 in Ivory Coast. As a result of the poor result, Nigeria currently occupies the 5th position in Group C with 3 points from 4 matches. The NFF, led by Ibrahim Gusau, are yet to appoint a replacement for Renard George. Pinnick has advised his successor to employ a foreign coach for the Super Eagles. The likes of Herve, Renard, McClaren, Dominic Torrent, and Antonio Conceição have all been linked with the vacant Super Eagles coaching job. The football administrator has cited a lack of respect from the Super Eagles players towards an indigenous coach as the reason for his preference for a foreign coach. While speaking on Arise TV, Pinnick admitted that Nigeria coaches are technically sound, but managing players have gone beyond that level. Pinnick said, yes, Nigeria coaches have the requisite knowledge and the technical ability, but modern football is beyond that in managing players. With the national team players respect the coach, the sad thing is that they don't. One of these is the recent incident between Renard George and Victor Osimhen. Pinnick gave a thought on the issue. He said, "Let me dwell on Osimhen's case. It was quite unfortunate. That one thing was so unfortunate." He continued, "I put a call through Osimhen. I made him understand that I didn't like what he did. He spoke to me with remorse, and I told him to channel his remorse to the appropriate quarters." The CAF and FIFA board member bragged about the player's exploit during the 2015 Under-17 World Cup, which was his first trophy as the Federation president. "I don't know what went wrong. It was just a moment of madness, so to speak. But that is not Osimhen that I know. Osimhen comes to me as a very humble boy. I don't know others, and we have maintained that relationship." Pinnick appointed Renard as the coach of the Super Eagles and ran the one drum for the Super Falcons when he was at the helm of affairs as the president of the Nigeria Football Federation. The 53-year-old also highlighted infrastructural deficiency hindering the growth and marketability of football in Nigeria, pointing out that basic amenities like functional stadium facilities are often lacking. He said, "We have serious infrastructural deficits. For instance, you don't want to go to the stadium and want to use the toilet, and you can't. If you go to Morocco today, it's like plug and play because they have everything. England today can host the World Cup. The problem we have in Nigeria is not about facilities, it is about maintenance," he said. The Super Eagles will be back in action in September against Benin Republic and Rwanda in the qualifiers for the 2025 African Cup of Nations.